Hello guys, once again welcome back to my channel. I am Abhishek Patange and today I am here to review this. This is the all new 2021 Jeep Compass. In this video I am going to clear all your doubts like specifications, colors, price, engine options, difference between the older gen Jeep Compass and the new Jeep Compass. I would like to thank Pride Jeep for allowing me to review, and showroom details are down in the description. Contact for good deals and any further information. So let's start with the video. Compass is available in a wide range of color options. There are total 7 colors available: Galaxy Blue, Minimal Grey, Exotic Red, Bright White, Grey, Metallic Green, and the last one is which you are seeing, Brilliant Black. Jeep haven't done any mechanical changes. There are only few cosmetic changes. Compass is available in both petrol and diesel engine options, but there is no 4-wheel drive in petrol. Petrol base variant starts from 22,41,000 and it gets with 4-cylinder 1.4 multi-aired petrol engine which produces 160.77 bhp of max power at the rate 5,500 rpm and 250 Newton meters of max torque at the rate 2,500 to 4,000 rpm. It comes with 6-speed and DCT gearbox, and the diesel base variant starts from 22,41,000. It gets with 4-cylinder 2-liter multi-jet diesel engine which produces 167.67 bhp of max power at the rate 3,750 rpm and 350 Newton meters of max torque at the rate 1,750 to 2,500 rpm. In diesel it's available in both manual and automatic gearboxes. In automatic it gets with 9-speed gearbox. This is the automatic 4x4 variant. These are the keys. It gets with this lock, unlock, and this is the button to open the boot. On the other side it has this Jeep logo which is finished in chrome. This is the front look of the car. It gets cosmetic changes in the front. It gets with revised grille, and this is the front look. It looks very boxy but yet muscular. This is the Jeep logo which is not chrome. 360-degree camera, front camera, and this is the skid plate. These are the lights. It gets with all LED lights. These are the fog lights, and these are the revised lights. It gets with LED lights with LED DRLs. That is the LED DRL which doubles up like a side turn indicator. These are the tires. It gets with tubeless radial tires with diamond cut alloys with 5-spoke design, and the tire section is 255/55 R18s. For the lower variants it gets with 17 inches alloys, and in the front it gets with MacPherson studs with lower control arm. This is the tire arch. It has that boxy design. This is the ORVMs with LED turn signals on it. These are the LED turn signals, and below the ORVM we have 360-degree parking camera, compass branding over on the driver side door. It gets with body colored door handles with request sensors on both the sides. Wheelbase of the car is 2,636 mm and ground clearance is 178 mm. For the 4-wheel variant I don't think that's sufficient. These are the rear tires with all 4 disc brakes, fuel tank with 60 liters of fuel capacity. These are the revised rear tail lamps. It gets with all LED lights. This is the rear stop lamp, and above that we have shark fin antenna. These are the roof rails which are not functional. This is the back look of the car. That is the rear reflector. From the rear it looks very compact and modern as well. It gets with all black theme for this variant. Black door Jeep logo, and this is the rear parking camera, washer and wiper, defogger. These are the rear tail lamps, 4x4 badging. This is the 4x4 variant. Let's open the boot now. This is the button to open the boot. We have to press twice. It gets electronic tailgate as I said. This is the boot. In the boot we have lights which are halogen, and you can see there is no loading lip, so there will be not a problem. And this is the button to close the boot. This is the subwoofer, and the second row gets with 60-40 split to improve the boot space, and this brother helped me to find out how to open this. This is very tricky to open. stepney of the car. It gets with a space saver tire with the speed limit of 120 kilometers per hour. And now let's close the boot with a single touch of a button. The boot is closing. Overall height of the car is 1640 mm and overall width of the car is 1818 mm. And as I said, a request sensor on the co-driver side as well. And overall length of the car is 4405 mm. Let's get inside the driver's side. Let's unlock the car and get inside the driver's side. Design language of the car is very youthful. This is the door. On the door it has this ORVM controls. These are the power window controls, and this is the lock unlock button. This is the chrome finished door handle with locking mechanism. This is the locking mechanism. And these are the smart seat buttons. It gets with 2 smart seat controls, and this is the soft touch material. It has these 2 cup holders with 1 liter and a half liter. These are the Alpine sound system. I'll make you hear in some time. It gets with electronic adjust for the seat. It gets with a 9-way adjustable seat. If you can see, the seat is moving. And this is this Jeep logo in the entrance. Let's get in the car and let's check out what all features it offers. On the right hand side we have this AC vent which has this chrome lining all around, which passes through the dashboard and which connects the left side AC vent. Soft touch material. These are the revised interiors. It looks very updated. On the left we have controls for the infotainment system, and in between there is this sleek Jeep logo which looks very good. On the right we have controls to set the cruise control. These are the wiper controls, and on the left we have headlight controls. This is the engine start stop button which is illuminated, and this is the control to adjust the steering wheel. It gets with both reach and rig adjust. This is the height and adjust, and this is the reach adjust. And now let's turn on the car. Foot on the brake, engine start stop button. The engine is turned on, and it shows that compass branding on the MID. MID is 10.8 inches long. It is all digital MID with tachometer on the left, and this is the tachometer, and on the right we have speedometer. In between it's showing a car itself, and we can change the theme of the MID. This is the 10.1 inch infotainment system which supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. These are the controls. This is the music control, and this is the ventilated seat and AC controls. It gets with both front driver and co-driver seats are ventilated. These are the controls, and this is the vehicle information, and this infotainment system is fully loaded. It offers many features. These are some more apps. It gets with back camera. Let's see the resolution of the back camera. This is how it looks. It's very sharp and easy to read. So these are some more apps. It has this chrome surrounding all around the infotainment system, and in the middle top it's showing time, and on the top right and top left there are the ventilated seat controls, and this is the 360-degree parking camera. On the left this is the bird side view. This is the back camera, front camera, 360 back. But this in front camera we have this fisheye effect, but it is manageable. And these are some more apps. It gets with this passenger airbag on off button, and this is the parking sensors button, hazard light button, traction control off button, and I don't know what is that for. These are the dummy buttons, and it gets with automatic climate control. These are the buttons for automatic climate control. Gear knob. Let's turn on the lights. It's very dark. These are the controls to turn on the light. It gets with halogen lights. These are the sunroof controls. Now it's good to read. As I am showing, it gets with this USB charger and a wireless charger. This is the gear knob. This is the automatic variant. This is the parking brake.
and these are the modes. It gets with sand, snow and auto mode. This knob is very good. It has that good tactile feel in it. Automatic gearbox, and this is the hill hold assist, and this is the 4-wheel drive, hill descent and auto lock buttons, twin cup holders, and this is the armrest which is soft touch material, and the armrest space is deep enough, and this is the glove box which is also illuminated. This is the driver side vanity mirror. It has that light and a mirror. This is to open the boot, and these are the light controls. These are the sunroof controls. It gets with a huge sunroof which adds airy feeling to the cabin. This is the button to close the curtain of the sunroof, and now the sunroof is getting open, and this is the automatic auto dimming rear viewing mirror. Sunroof is open now. We can easily get out through it.
Okay, understood. అది పెట్టు. These are the controls for ventilated seat. The ventilated seat is active. It gets with hot and cool controls for it. We can adjust hot AC and cool AC. This is now engaged, and these are the pores. It gets with the small holes on the seat. Through that holes the air passes. This is the headrest. And now let's get in the rear seats. Let's check out this amount of space it offers in the rear seat. Same as the driver side door. It gets with body colored door handles and soft touch material Alpine Star tweeter over here. It gets with 4 speakers, 4 tweeters, 1 subwoofer and 1 amplifier. Let's move the seat in between. Usually getting in SUVs are very difficult, but it's not the case with this. I'm inside the cabin now, and you can see the amount of legroom. The front seats are scooped out, and these are the magazine holders. The seats are scooped out. On the right it gets with a light, hook and a handle to hold. Hook, handle and light, same as the right side. These are the AC vents. It gets with rear AC vents, and below the AC vents this is the illuminated USB charger, and this is the illuminated 12-volt charging socket in the rear, and these are the twin cup holders. On the armrest it gets with only 2 headrests, and there is a slight hump in between the both passenger seats. So that's it for now guys. If you have liked my efforts, definitely don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Make that subscriber count to 4-digit number. So see you soon. Bye. I'm a fool for your love.